Start it. 3, 2, 1. What the f? Alright, Aaron. What are we doing?
So Keelan and I have been working on a bunch of house projects, and cleaning up is one of them. We've had this little flower bed full of ivy over here that we don't like, and so we are gonna get rid of it. We've been digging it out. This thing was, up to here with ivy. It had a big old lattice backsplash thing.
We took some before pictures we'll put in there.
So we've got it down to this point. It was sided and everything. Looked okay, but it was definitely run down. I could see it being very nice looking when it was new. So we're gonna cut down this side. We've got it pretty close. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut here on the plywood, then we'll dig out the dirt. Cut here, dig out the dirt, cut there, and then take these out. I think that's our best bet. Because cutting these is our other option, these 4x4s, and then trying to bend the whole thing over. I think that's just doing more work. So I think if we just cut slits down these, bend it over, we can dig it out. Shouldn't be too big of a mess.
So the downside is that it goes all the way past our deck, all the way down to the ground. So we're gonna have to rebuild the deck right there.
So what we'll do is we'll get our measurements for this. We'll build a little sub deck and nail that in, and then just put some fresh wood over the top. We're gonna be replacing some more sections on this deck pretty soon and painting it anyways. So we can get rid of this, which will be nice. We can rebuild this now that we know what it is, what it's, because it's basically going to be some 4x4s along it, and then there's an interior piece. It's going to take some work, but we'll get it. And then these things over here, we can just straight up get rid of them.
He wants to get rid of those flower beds, tree beds.
Leave the trees.
But here's the kind of before. So see how that thing is just kind of obstructing the view? We're going to take it out. And then it should be more open, which is nice. And then we're going to take this doghouse out after, and we're going to put a flower bed underneath the window. So it'll look really nice. Okay, Aaron, take it out. Let's see.
Let's see what happens. I don't know if I should. I think I'm going to start on this side.
I saw you crouching away from it so it wouldn't come get you.
Just in case. I wasn't sure what to.
Oh. Kind of wasn't expecting that.
Now we can just dig.
Okay guys, this is a progress, I guess. Look at this big freaking stump we gotta take out. Aaron's been hard at work.
Keelan's been hard at work, yeah. Time lapse will show you do way more work than me. I was standing around.
You were cutting a lot of stuff. He deals with the spiders. Whew. Anything you want to add?
It's good work. This tree's dead and gross.
A lot of spiders living in it.
Definitely.
It seems like a bad idea.
There it goes.
guys are wondering why we teared this down, tore. Why we tore this down was, first off, the giant stump, we had to get that out. But second off, the whole interior was rotted out, so there'd be no point to keep it and start a new garden bed because it would just die.
We had set out to keep it. We were gonna cut the ivy back, dig out the dirt, and start fresh. There was already so much damage. This whole front side here was bowing out, and we figured we'd just start new. We're basically gonna build this over there, right, baby?
Yeah, so I hate this dog house, and it goes into the garage, so it makes the garage really cold for Aaron. And then build like a really pretty under the window kind of garden bed, so it's pretty, but also like this is all open, so it's lets all this light in.
And one thing we're gonna run into problems is there's no sunlight back there. Well, I see this as a good start, and we'll get this out of here. And I mean, we could probably even do like a little something over here that's not plants, but still is attractive.
Do like a desert scape?
Yeah, and do that, or we could make a little creek through it.
Or you could use that light and get those plant grow lights
True.
that we saw.
Yeah,
So it'd
very
be like
true.
sun.
that's an option. Good thinking.
We still have a lot of work. This is not going to be done today. I guarantee it.
No.
But that's okay. My old woman back is hurting. I need this out of the way if Aaron can help me when he's done. Emma's a helper. Bandit's inside because he's trouble. Hi, Emma. Ugh. Just a helper. Here it goes. Good job. Oh, better?
We'll need a guide, but I think they're right.
Sweet.
Ready? Ah, you good girl. You good girl. Drop it. Drop it. Can we work together and do like two more
What?
two more loads of dirt? You got the cat. She's blending. Camouflage. Quick, lay down. Hide the white parts. They won't be able to see me.
She would be like the easiest meal for a coyote because she would think, I could just go and they'll leave me alone.
Like she does with her dogs.
Oh. Ready?
Yeah. Good night.
Day 2. We're still digging still. I'm a little bit more warm today though, so. Bandit's been helping me this morning. We already have one wheelbarrow full. He's been digging and separating the dirt, the dirt from the sticks for me. He got a new collar. He's got the big boy collar on, which when I bought it, I had to loosen it a lot from when I actually got it to like Christmas. He grew so much in 1 month. We are gonna finish shaking this down and I gotta paint the bathroom. Aaron and I went into like full on coma mode after our food last night. He's a helper.
So I'm sorry, what are we doing?
We're gonna finish taking this fully down. Aaron got some wood to finish the deck. And I think that's all we got for this.
We gotta cut these end pieces off, and then I got enough to frame this section and put deck material down.
Cool. Because if we leave a giant mud pit, that one and this one will come in and be like, oh, you guys left me in this mud bath. Yes.
Dude is over here thinking he's getting away with something.
Get him. Get him, Emma. This is our progress. Isn't it exciting? Bandit's a helper.
So what, we got 4 more posts to take out,
4 more.
plastic, and then just dig a little bit more.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
It's still too early to determine if there's a dead body in here or not.
Get it, Emma. Get it. Yeah, get it, girl. Get him. Get him. You guys are so cute.
There's always like plastic down here still.
Is there?
Yeah.
Assholes.
Oh, I don't have the sharp shovel anymore, babe.
It's right behind you.
I know, but you took it from me.
Because I was using it to finish what I was working on.
Update for you guys. We have all the walls out and now we have a dead body hole. But doesn't it look so good? So I have more digging to do. We want to put it a couple inches underneath like the barrier so they don't rot like that one did. But it's coming along. What do you think?
Yeah, there's a lot of dirt in here. Let's show them how much dirt we've dug up.
Okay. This is all the dirt so far, and there's still probably 2 barrelfuls. But now we can use it to fill in when we put our retaining wall up.
Oh, show them the piece of, or the repaired section.
The repaired section. So this one,
Rather than pulling, I mean, it was rotted. They pulled it out and then just like held on to it with hopes and dreams and didn't walk over it, looks like.
they probably marked it.
Well, I mean, you think the ivy stuck out to like here. And if you step out here, it's not a big deal.
If you step on the one though.
Yeah, this thing. Look at it.
They kept the other half of the rotted board here too.
Yeah, I saw it.
So that's the other half. Oh yeah, we're totally gonna have to dig this all out when we rebuild.
Yep. That's why we'll band-aid this for now. But yeah, the deck is definitely, there's so many little projects. There's so many big projects.
Big, yeah.
And this one's gonna be expensive with how big it is.
Yeah, and we're doing trucks.
Yeah.
So we don't have to paint all the time.
Yeah, we'll have to keep scabbing it for
Probably like a year, honestly.
Well, at least, yeah, we got to do a roof before we really invest too much money back here.
Yeah.
Or at least have a roofing company come out and give us an opinion.
Well, right now, the only roof companies that are just doing an inspection are all like, oh, well, look on Google Earth. Look at how much more open it is now, though. You can actually see the view and the dogs from all angles. Aaron just came back from the hardwood store.
Hardwood?
Hardwood. What do I say? Hardware.
I think you said hardwood stuff.
Hardware store.
Just like you've been calling them ivories.
Oh, it's Ivy. I know. Dyslexia.
So our plan is to do, we'll do 4 joists. I'm sure there's an actual like proper way to do this, and this is not it. This is kind of our band-aid. This is our fix. This is to get it till we can redo the deck, because what we've decided is that basically in order for this deck to be done, it's going to need to be done. I don't have to do the whole thing. We probably realistically need to get about 5 more years out of this, because it's not going to be a cheap task. So I think in a standard floor we would do like every 2 feet. I mean, I'm making stuff up. I'm only going off what I've seen. But I think we're just gonna go at it and try to make this work. We have got our little frame built, and now we're just getting our slats, is what I'm calling them. These guys in and screw them down, and that'll be our little scab piece, and then we'll tear this one up and fix that. But
It'll work.
It should work.
Okay.
Pretty nifty. We're doing this thing.
We'll be back. Well, Mr. Bandit is cold, so he's crying by the back door. Miss Emma's like, I'm not ready to go inside. Huh. Alright, so we have finished it. We just have to clean up. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Doesn't it look pretty? We replaced that board. Alright, oh, right there. And then we did this. So it looks pretty good. Look at how much more clear this is. We can actually see our whole backyard. Well, no, not the whole backyard, but most of it. Bandit's helping Dad with the wheelbarrow. We did good work, huh?
Yeah, turned out pretty much how I expected. You know, it's a floor, and it works, and it seems pretty strong. Definitely wouldn't do that on other places on this deck.
Yeah, especially over in that area. So I definitely thought this project was going to be like a huge, or no, rewind. I thought this project was going to be like super easy, super fast. Replace the ivy, oh my gosh, replace the ivy and call it a day. Maybe plant some things in the spring and we'd be set. Then we started digging and getting the ivy out and it turned into this huge fucking ordeal. But I'm really happy with how it ended up.
The stump.
Oh god, the stump. That was probably the worst part and the coolest part because it just kind of decayed. Luckily no dead bodies, so good for that. Or we didn't dig deep enough. I don't know. We're not gonna fuck with it. We replaced it. It looks good. I'm happy with it. Aaron's happy with it. That's all that really matters.
I love it.
Emma tried it out.
No.
She says good.